morning and welcome to What's Up Ocala. I am your host, Andrea Praver, and this morning I have two very special guests that are going to tell you all about an event coming up. So would you go ahead and tell everyone who you both are and why you are here today?
All right. My name is Phyllis Silverman. I'm the founder and president of the Senior Resource Foundation of Ocala, and I'm here today to talk about a landmark event.
Ooh, a landmark event. That is good.
That sounds very exciting.
Yes, that's exactly right. I'm excited even watching. My name is Herb Silverman. I'm also from the Senior Resource Foundation of Ocala. I'm in charge of marketing and social media, and I'm also basically the gopher to the founder and president of our organization.
Well, I have to say, I have seen a lot of social media. A lot of people think that I am a social media guru. I have nothing on you. You are absolutely fantastic with it because your consistency is perfect. So just if you've ever seen anything from Rotary or Senior Resource or anything, he is so amazing at social media marketing. You really have a gem there. So that's awesome.
I do. I take full responsibility.
Oh, okay. All the credit goes to you.
They give me water and a couple soups. No.
Well, I also gave birth to you, which probably is the most important thing.
There's that. I claim all of my children's achievements, whether they know that or not. So that's how that works. So what are you telling us about? What is this landmark event that we have?
The landmark event is the first ever job fair strictly for seniors.
Oh my goodness.
It's called
wonderful.
Seniors at Work.
Wow.
And this event is going to take place on Thursday, March 14th.
Okay.
At the Paddock Mall from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We currently have 22 companies coming to try to hire senior employees. And by the time the event takes place, we will probably have closer to 28 or 30.
That is fantastic.
Right, and it's free to the public, which is always nice to hear. Mm-hmm. Vendors are still available until the end of the month as well.
Okay.
But I think that fortunately this is an opportunity for older adults to come back into the workforce, either because of, we talk about this all the time. About the fact that some people are bored. It's like, unfortunately, you can only play enough tennis or golf and things like that. And then all of a sudden...
That's true. I mean, some people can do it and be very happy with it and feel fulfilled. I've never been one of those people, so...
No, I can't imagine you like that.
I can relate to people who feel that they have a lot of good years in front of them. And seniors make wonderful employees. They're very reliable. Mm-hmm. They are experienced. They know what they're doing. They feel loyalty to a company. And from the company's perspective as well, there are no medical benefits or things like that. The seniors don't require a lot of the pluses that employers have to give today. So I find there will be a demand for seniors as time goes by.
Mm-hmm. So why this event? Why are you thinking that they're maybe struggling to find workplace, to find work today?
Well, I've had people actually approach me. Our classic case is about a little over a year ago at another one of our events, Bark in the Park.
Yes, I love that
which
event.
will be coming
up.
Fourth annual.
The fourth annual.
Count me in.
and I was approached by a very lovely lady in her 70s, and she said she was looking for part-time work. And she said, where I'd really like to work is the World Equestrian Center, because I live just, a few minutes away from there. Well, she has been employed at the World Equestrian Center now for a year and loving every minute of it. And she takes visitors in the golf cart and drives them around the property, and she's having a ball.
That is fantastic. So she's getting to live her dream.
She is.
Close to work. And
people, I've been approached by people who are, they call me on the phone, they see Senior Resource Foundation and they think we are the resource for everything, and we pretty much
We
are.
pretty much are,
Yeah.
yeah, truthfully.
And
mean,
so they,
let's be
you know,
honest.
they call and say, "Do you know of a job opening or whatever?" So that just, in my mind, the purpose of the Senior Resource Foundation is to empower seniors. And I thought, well, this is the direction we're supposed to go in now.
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious people are looking. And of course, we know employers are looking. There's
Yeah.
no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Right.
So now it's a question of putting the two groups together and
you're doing
seeing
it.
what happens.
Right.
You're doing
Yes.
it, absolutely.
Yes.
And fortunately, also, I mean, the whole reason for the seniors at work job fair is actually for another, which is basically for education and computers.
Well, yeah, that the monies that we raise from this, which we're charging only $25, so
Oh,
it's not going to be a bonanza financially, but those monies will be used to purchase tablets, fire tablets in particular. We have trained 35 seniors. We've given them the tablet and trained them on the internet,
Okay.
and basically have opened a world for some folks who have never been on. We know that now and in the future, you won't be able to do anything without using your computer.
Yeah. But I mean, it also makes their lives a lot easier. I know my mother-in-law, who is, she's going to kill me for this, but she's turning 90 next month.
God bless her.
And yes, absolutely. She was struggling, just getting groceries and stuff like that. And of course we can go and do that for her. But she is very particular about her brands,
Right.
and very particular about, and some things that she's accustomed to, I have absolutely no idea where this is in the store. So it was definitely a struggle at times.
Right.
So I put her onto Walmart app,
Right.
and
Yes.
she absolutely, and Amazon of course, and she absolutely loves it, loves it, because now her groceries are delivered right to her door.
Correct.
Yes.
And she doesn't have to struggle. And she told me, I didn't want to tell you, but the water, I get bottled water,
Right.
and getting that from the grocery store to my car, out of the car into the car, and then into my house. She says it was too much.
Right.
Sure.
So she was struggling with it for a long time, and now she can actually even have them come in and
Now
drop it
you
off.
can have almost anything brought
You
to
can.
you. I
Yes.
mean, it's amazing. But more than that, even a physician, if you call a doctor's office, they'll say, fill the paperwork out online. Well, if you don't have online, then you have a problem.
Right.
So this has been one of the best things I think that we're doing is working with folks. Primarily, we're working with people who are unable to purchase these things for themselves. And then Herb is a teacher, and it's mainly women. And I must say, he is a Lothario with these ladies.
Oh dear.
yes.
Oh dear.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I
They
see.
love him to pieces.
Well, he has that patience and that voice, and I mean, I could see it. I can definitely see it.
And I have one job.
And
I
is-
teach them how to shop.
I like that job.
That's my job.
Yeah, continuously.
We've done.
So it's funny though, because you're absolutely right. Because what we do is not the X's and O's of the computer. What we do is we show them specifically what to do with the computer. So go online shopping, online banking,
Church.
right?
Yep.
Maybe they want to do a course online. Maybe they
Wow.
want to travel online.
Right.
Show them ideas rather than just click here, click there, because
They're
someone
not
can.
going to get into that,
What?
and nor do I.
Right.
What? And
I mean, just
unfortunately,
Facebook,
also,
yeah.
which is awesome, is the fact that because of the tablet, there's Alexa. Alexa or Apple has
Yes.
Siri. You could use your voice, and unfortunately for older people, that is terrific because instead
is.
of having the information, you just talk to a person.
You
and
can
lo and
also tell
behold.
them to call 911, heaven forbid. I mean,
Yes,
it's right
I
there
was just
for you.
thinking that.
Yes.
They used to have the. I don't know if they still have them, but
Oh,
the
they
thing
do.
around the
That's
neck and
right,
stuff.
right.
But with the Google Home and the Alexa and all of that stuff, that
Yeah.
would. I
So
mean,
there,
you could
that's
just call out.
a really good reason to have that available to you.
Right.
But that is the end result of this job fair. That's
Right.
what we're going to use those monies for.
That's fantastic.
The secret of our success, and we just celebrated our third anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a
And
milestone.
And
They
we
just
have
made luck. No.
right.
Hard work, and I know it.
We have raised in the past 3 years $50,000.
Oh, wow.
And we're very proud of that. And all of that money has been given to other people. We don't keep any of it.
Wow.
The purpose of a foundation is to make the money and then to give the money. So whatever we raise for instance, the Bark in the Park, this year we are partnering with the Ocala Rotary Club.
Oh, wonderful.
And so half the money will go to my animal shelter because that's my heart.
That's your heart. Yeah.
And the other half will go to the Discovery Center, which is their chosen charity.
Right.
So, as I said.
And basically, just for your knowledge, Bark in the Park, a Doggy Expo, is a free event. It's on October 13th this time,
Okay.
which is a Sunday at the Ocala
The downtown market.
That's
yes.
correct, sorry.
Yeah, no.
Again, free to the public. We usually do between 300 to 400
Dogs.
people.
And dogs.
And dogs,
dogs.
right. And of course, we have usually about 30, 35 vendors or more. We have food trucks, and of course, the famous
Ta-da!
costume contest for dogs.
It is hilarious.
It is hilarious.
If you've never been to Bark in the Park, it is the perfect way to spend a Sunday afternoon. Even if you do not have a dog, you are still welcome to come down there and just watch the shenanigans, because these costumes are off the chart. Like, I can't even express to you how fun this event is. So definitely stop it, because it's free. It's free to
It's
the
free,
public.
Right.
absolutely.
And
Somebody once said to me, "This looks like a Hallmark movie."
It does. It does. You know,
Right.
because you got all the,
Right.
especially the sunshine and
And
all
the
of the
food trucks.
dogs,
Yeah,
and
it's
everybody's
just-
just having such a great time.
And
Yeah.
also, we have had adoptions
Yes.
at the Bark in the
Yes.
Park, as a matter of
Yes.
fact. And so the animal shelter loves us
Yes.
by all means.
Yes.
because
And
fortunately-
I just took in my second dog.
Oh no!
I do.
You have to
I have.
now.
I
Okay.
do. I have a 14-year-old
Ah.
Maltipoo, and he's doing well.
Yes.
But I thought I want to give him some joy in later years.
Yes.
So I adopted a 5-year-old Maltese who weighs 5 pounds. She's a little white ball of fur.
And is she feisty? Because normally when they're small, they're feisty.
She is a little stubborn,
Oh, okay.
but
She's female, so
just-
he
a tad.
is smitten.
really.
Oh,
yes,
my
yes.
gosh, is he smitten with her?
Oh, fun! That is
So
so great.
I succeed.
Yes.
I gave the old man some pleasure.
So,
That's
and-
awesome.
And of course, all of them, if you go to our website,
Mm-hmm.
which is, of course, we are the Senior Resource Foundation of Ocala, but our website is just www.srfofocala.org. And you have all the information about all of our programs, about Bark in the Park.
Yes.
you know,
And we
the-
just did a new Tapestry of Life, which
That's
we
correct.
just released.
Yeah, please. Can you tell us what this
Tapestry of
is?
Life, that was another thing I wanted to do. I have serious concerns about ageism in this country. I think it's alive and well, and probably the only ism that isn't spoken about very frequently. And
Have to
so, being a senior myself, and actually a senior, if you want to put it that way, I'm in a special category of seniorhood. I feel great. I feel good. I have energy, and I thought I'm not unique. There are plenty of people like me out there. And
Well, I don't know about like you exactly. But you are a force to be reckoned with, as much as I've known you. So, but okay. Sorry, continue. Yeah.
similar to
Similar. Yeah,
and
definitely.
I know that there's so much life left in people, and there's so many things they'd like to do and accomplish and have fun and be respected. And I thought Tapestry of Life, if I bring people in and interview them as you interview folks, and let them tell who they are and what they've accomplished in their lives, maybe younger people watching that would say, wow, I never thought of grandma doing that or grandpa doing that.
Oh yeah.
We've had some fascinating people, and what they've accomplished is incredible. And of course, you haven't found this with us, as far as being reluctant to speak.
No,
No,
not at all.
but most of the people, when I ask, they will say, "Oh, I can't. I couldn't talk about it." And Herb is our cameraman, of course,
Of course, yes.
Right.
and we set it all up.
Multitasking.
Yeah.
Yeah, set it all up, and then I introduce myself and introduce my guest, and that's the last thing I say for 15 minutes. They go off and just
No matter how worried they were about it, they just start talking.
Right.
Everyone loves to talk about themselves.
They do.
It is an
do.
honest thing, and so this particular one is a two-parter because I interviewed Frank Raspberry
Right, the
and his
last-
wife Naida, and the two of them, I think they spoke probably about a half hour,
Yes.
right? Which is the longest we've ever spoken. So we've divided it into our first
It's a two-part.
two-parter.
Okay,
Yes.
okay,
Yes,
that's
it's
good.
it's like a cliffhanger.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Right.
See, I love those. I love it because that great.
Frank
that's
is
content for two
96,
shows.
and so is
Oh.
his wife. So we are talking about wonderful senior citizens, totally on top of things mentally. I mean, just terrific. So
Wow.
good example for people.
Absolutely, that's wonderful. And they had a lot of life. I mean, half an hour for your whole life story.
Oh, they
for
could
two
have
people.
continued
Oh,
for
please.
3
Yeah,
hours.
that it really honestly doesn't seem that long actually. So
Right.
Yeah.
And by the way, if people are interested in interviewing, as far as a
Yeah, I
by all
love to
means,
talk to people.
please let us know. Because fortunately there are a lot of people that you look at it and it's like I don't know, and then you talk to them and it's
Fascinating
amazing
stories.
yes,
So,
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
That's
So all of this is really the job fair. And last year, if you remember, we had that Excellent Adventures, which most people said never fly. It flew. We had over 200 people come.
Wow,
And just
that's
had
awesome.
a wonderful time there.
Why don't you explain what that is?
Do you know what Excellent?
No, go ahead and
Okay.
share it with them.
Excellent Adventures was an idea of presenting a program devoted to sports and sporting activities strictly for the over 55 population. And of course, Excellent Adventures, I stole the title from Bill and Ted, but they'll forgive
that's
me for
okay.
that.
Yeah, I don't think they're.
We
they're
had it
not.
at the College of Central Florida, and we had diving, and we had martial arts,
right.
and we had how do you fly an airplane, and skydiving, and
Wine tasting.
dancing, and wine tasting was popular.
Wine tasting is about the only
That
one
was-
in there that I'd be like, okay,
that
I
was
can
very
do that.
popular. But I mean,
Wow.
that was the nature of it. It was all these tremendously physical activities, zip lining,
Right. For seniors, of
only
course.
for seniors. And everybody said it's never going to fly. Well, it flew.
Yeah.
It did, and it was great.
Well, I think that's the issue is as soon as you retire or come to retirement age, some people write you off. And
Oh,
Correct.
absolutely.
You're
Absolutely.
just go.
Well,
go-
gray hair
yeah.
immediately you are
Right.
put into a category, and people begin to call you honey.
Yes.
Or sweetie.
And
Well, I have to say-
I'm about the least honey you can. I don't do well with honey.
No,
so
no. So and we're seeing that ourselves. My husband is a little bit older than me, and he has come to retirement age. In fact, it was a couple of years ago,
Right.
and he is still not retired. And he says, "And then do what?"
Right.
And then do
Exactly
what?
right. Do what?
He would rather work every day alongside me in our family business
Yep.
than sit there and what he's going to go
Vegetate.
golf and and vegetate.
Right.
He's like, he's not that type
Yeah.
of person. He can't
Right.
stay still for 5 minutes. So
Well, sitting and doing nothing is as detrimental to your health as
absolutely,
anything is.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So this is fantastic. This is just basically retirement is just a new spot in your life. When
Well,
you
they
have
say
kids, you have
60
young
is the
kids,
new 40. Then,
Oh.
for heaven's sakes, I mean, then why retire in your
Right.
60s?
Right.
I
And do
mean,
something different. Do something you enjoy and do something
that's
you
what
love.
they say. Go to something that you've thought about your whole life. And however, I've been in PR and marketing my whole life. So this is just, I've extended it into my,
Your passions.
golden
Yes,
years.
Absolutely.
It's
Okay,
like
got
it's
it.
like a root, and basically now.
that's right, I'm a flowering tree.
That's
Yes.
exactly right.
Well, on that note,
Move with the rhythm, shake it up, stop when the 13, say 1,